9 is going to be John McGlinchey from the Denver Broncos. He's a right tackle, veteran type leader. Definitely brings some pretty good tenacity to the offensive line of Denver. They have a really good offensive line. He just kind of closes it out with being number 9 here on the right tackle list. He's 30 years old, 7 years in the league. He's got 3 years, $52.5 million on the contract. 13 games played, 849 snaps, 6 penalties, 3 sacks allowed, 1 hit allowed, and 18 pressures allowed. Solid offensive lineman. Definitely a guy that you want on the team, and I think San Francisco is definitely not happy with losing a guy of this caliber. So number 9 is a good place for him, and that's where he's at. He's going to be Braden Smith of the Indianapolis Colts. Last year was number 9. He does move up one spot, just based off the fact that he's been very productive. He's been a huge leader to the Colts offensive line, and definitely right now is better than Spencer Brown and McGlinchey is. But overall, definitely with the injuries, I think he needs to get back on the field and hopefully stay healthy so he can be on this legitimate top 10 list for, either a higher position or to just stay put. But, obviously health is a huge thing this year. Braden Smith's 29 years old, 7 years in the league, 1 year, $8 million. He played only 12 games, so that does hurt him. But he had 731 snaps. He did have 12 penalties, which is also really bad. 4 sacks given up, 2 hits, and 24 pressures. So overall, it's not the best year that he's ever had, but I really do believe that Braden Smith, because he's been in this countdown previous years, as the other two have not. I give him the edge because he continues to still be a productive right tackle. But obviously, hopefully, he can get those numbers down. He can stay healthy, and see him obviously on this countdown for his stats to be higher, to be better, and whatnot. So overall, though, number 8's good for him. 7, we got Luke Godeke. Last year was an honorable mention. Yeah, right tackle for the Tampa Bay Bucks. This is a really good Bucks offensive line. They have a lot of good pieces here. And again, the right tackle position. He's not a Tristan Wirfs, but he's definitely capable of shutting down the really good defensive ends and outside linebackers in the league. So overall, he does not get enough credit. I think he's an underrated offensive lineman, and he's doing well. He continues to be better every single year. So give him that benefit of the doubt for sure. Luke is 26 years old, 3 years in the league. He has 1 year, $3.4 million on the rookie deal. 13 games that he played though, so he needs to stay healthier. 905 snaps though. 10 penalties, which could definitely go down. 3 sacks allowed, 0 hits allowed, 17 pressures. Again, those numbers are really impressive and really nice to look at. The penalties need to go down, and he needs to stay healthy. But yeah, he's a solid right tackle, and he's deserving of being on this list. 6 is going to be Rob Havenstein, last year number 7. He moves up one spot. Just honestly the reliability of him as a veteran player, really good right tackle for the Rams, who has very really good like a very very sneaky good offensive line there. Just yeah, he's a well machine. He's been a fantastic offensive lineman for a while. And I mean, yeah, he's just generally a really, really good right tackle and what he's been able to do to produce. He's 33 years old, 10 years in the league, 1 year, $11.5 million, 11 games that he played. So, again, a very short-winded season for him. Had 683 snaps, had 5 penalties, had 3 sacks allowed, had 5 hits and 20 pressures. He's been on this countdown before. He's definitely been productive. And so, I giving him the benefit of the doubt. I definitely see him as a guy that's reliable and a really good right tackle, and obviously deserving of being in the top 10. He needs to stay healthy though in order for him to climb or keep his spot. And yeah, I mean we'll see what he does next year. 5 is Zach Tom. Last year was also number 5, so he stays at the same spot that he was in. Yeah, I mean, he's been nothing but productive, continuously, is an anchor for this young offensive line. Obviously, Zach Tom played all of the games this year, so, a good sign for him to continue to hopefully get a really good contract coming up. Obviously, since his rookie contract is coming to a close, so an extension I feel like will be coming, and if Green Bay is smart, they'll definitely re-sign him for a long term. Yeah, 26 years old, 3 years in the league, 1 year, $3.4 million. Played 17 games, had 1,068 snaps, 7 penalties, 3 sacks allowed, 2 hits, and 24 pressures. Yeah, he had a solid year. Definitely going to keep getting better. He's still young, so yeah, I'm expecting a lot from Zach Tom, and it's a good spot for him. Number 4 is going to be Brian O'Neill. Last year he was number 6, so he climbs up 2 spots, and honestly, well deserved of that. He had a great year this year. Definitely could have been a top 3 guy. Just there are 3 solid right tackles that are ahead of him, but I mean, there's no shame. He is one of the best right tackles in the game. Definitely a bright spot for Minnesota. Brian O'Neill, 29 years old, 7 years in the league, 2 years, $27.5 million. 17 games that he played, 1,100 snaps, 5 penalties, 2 sacks given up, 0 hits allowed, and 19 pressures to a Pro Bowl. Yeah, solid guy, really exciting to watch. Yeah, I mean, yeah, absolutely. Number 4 is a great place for him, but he can definitely go higher. At number 3, and staying at number 3, is Taylor Moton of the Carolina Panthers. While the Panthers are rebuilding, there's bright spots in there, right? And Taylor Moton is definitely one of their bright spots. An aging right tackle, but still able to be super productive for them. Yeah, just a wall in itself, and just like I said, a guy that you want on your team. Absolutely. Carolina's got a guy here. 31 years old, 8 years in the league, 1 year, $17.5 million left. It's 14 games that he played, 846 snaps, 1 penalty allowed, 1 sack allowed, 2 hits, and 14 pressures allowed. I mean, yeah, great performance for him and deserving of being a top 3 guy. Lane Johnson, he's keeping the same ranking. He could definitely be one A at this point. He just continues to be a solid right tackle for the team. Continues to produce at a high level, and continues to be a huge contributor to a dominant offensive line in Philadelphia. Lane Johnson's 35 years old, 12 years in the league, 4 years, $85.2 million. So we're looking at a guy that's going to be 40 years old, so he'll retire an Eagle for sure. 15 games played, 937 snaps, 6 penalties, 0 sacks given up, 1 hit allowed, 10 pressures allowed. Insane. Super Bowl champion, second team All Pro, but honestly should have been first, and a Pro Bowler. It's a future Hall of Famer for sure. He continues to, defy what he can do, and continues to just be unstoppable. One, and honestly will stay at number 1 probably for a while. Penei Sewell, he's the best right tackle in football. I know his numbers weren't as great as some of these other guys on this list. I mean, they were still not bad, obviously, right? And he played all 17 games, but he could be a lot better. But he's still the accolades he got, the ability, his impact in Detroit with that offensive line. Penei Sewell is a monster. 24 years old, 4 years in the league. He's got 5 years, $92 million in the contract. 17 games played, 1,144 snaps, 6 penalties allowed, 1 sack allowed, 5 hits allowed, and 28 pressures allowed. He's a first team All Pro. He was 11th in Offensive Player of the Year, which is crazy for an offensive lineman, which is respect, and obviously a Pro Bowler. So, again, he's going to stay at 1. Obviously, Lane Johnson is right there. He's 1A to me. I mean, some of these other guys had some great seasons, but yeah, I mean, Penei Sewell is just unstoppable, and just deserving of just staying at number 1 right now.